Hey y'all, it's Chloe and I'm back with another video. Y'all, today we are doing a comment read, and I want to say welcome to all my new subscribers and all the ones who commented and all the ones who thumbs up, minus the 4 who thumbs down. But yeah, you guys, 138 comments, 138 comments. Y'all got a lot to say. Anyway, let's go. Let's get into these comments because I read some of them and they're very interesting. Very interesting. All right, so let's go. I'm going to do them from my studio instead of the actual video on YouTube because they actually go in order on studio. All right, so let's go. Woo. All right, so first comment is Lorenzo, and his comment is he is the first comment. Okay, Lorenzo, first comment, and this comment got 34 replies. Let's get into these replies. Let's see what these replies is talking about, since all he said was first comment. Let's see. So I asked Lorenzo how did he feel about this episode, and he said he was flabbergasted, and he'll explain in a second. Okay, so Marvina said that Lorenzo's out here calling women names that don't agree with him on other channels. Yes, he called me a name also. Lorenzo, what we talk about these names? Didn't we talk about calling people names? You don't get it. I don't understand how many comment read videos where I gotta just say you don't get it. You just don't get it. Oh boy. I'm not gonna read the next comment because once again you're being an a-hole. Okay, so I'm not gonna read it. Macy said if Zach didn't feel at least sexually attracted, if Zach didn't feel at least sexual attraction for Mindy after that exercise, then their marriage is doomed. I mean, okay, so it was very sensual. It was very foreplay-ish. I think he did feel something the same way Mindy did, but I just wish it was more. I don't know. I think she need to let her hair down. Be more sexy. She always just looks so dull. Let your hair down, flow. Whisper in his ear, kiss on his neck, do something. Girl, I was sitting there I just want her to do more. I need him to do more. Touch each other. They But anyway, yeah. I mean, I think he should have been a little bit more attracted after that scene, of course. And yeah, if he didn't, their marriage is definitely doomed because then he doesn't even like being physically close to her. But anyway, Macy also says that Derek and Katie needs to continue taking cooking classes. How are they going to feed their children if this marriage continues? Exactly. I'm we're not about to have box macaroni and cheese again all the time. These kids need real food. And then Lorenzo says, Macy, we all know Zach is here for clout. Let's stop pretending like he's some sort of decent human being. Okay, he probably is there for clout. I mean, he did. At least he's being honest. He is being honest. I mean, that's the most we can say about Zach, and that is kind of being a decent person. The fact that he's just being open about him not being attracted to her. Yeah, and then Lorenzo also says they won't be feeding their children as a couple. They'll be feeding them as individuals, divorced. I mean, if they're going to get to the divorce, then maybe they won't be having children. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But Katie and Derek, I don't see them making it. I just don't. I feel like she's just not that into him. If that makes sense, she's just not that into him. So then Macy says to Marvina, now that Michael has admitted he's a liar, I think Lorenzo should be man enough to apologize to the people who he called names when they said Michael was lying. Yes, Lorenzo, we all knew he was lying. I know that had to hurt your feelings. Didn't it hurt your feelings just a little bit? Because, it came to the light. It came to the light. So then Marvina says that will show a lot of growth and intellect. Yes, just be a man about it, okay? Like Tony Braxton said, just be a man about it, okay? Say what it is, okay? Just apologize. Apologize. So then Lorenzo says, Macy Jeffries, CDL, don't apologize to feminists. Mike didn't admit about lying about what Mika is accusing him of lying about. Mike admitted of lying about other stuff. That is not the same. Stop reaching for apologies for those who I call names. I didn't call anyone names. It was an expression of words on them that was accurate. I only apologize when I'm wrong to human beings. Feminists are not human beings. If they have a problem with it, then we can get it. Okay, let's stop. Okay. First of all, what is a feminist? What do you think a feminist is? Because I looked up the word feminist because I wanted to be correct on this. And it says the feminist is the theory of political, economic, and social equality of the sexes. Are you saying that women shouldn't be treated equally? What are you trying to get at by feminists are human beings? I need you to explain. I definitely need you to explain, because that ain't gonna fly, okay? It's not gonna fly. So then Macy says, I don't know him personally, but he just might be a decent human being. Not being attracted to someone does not make you a bad person. I just said that. You're right. Not being attracted to someone does not make you a bad person. Okay? And then Kimberly Robinson says, Marvina, mental illness is real. Don't let anyone take your joy. Have a great day. Yeah, because I don't know what Lorenzo got going on. I'm not going to read some of these comments, Lorenzo, because, like, you wilding. You doing too much. Too much. But then he does go and say, at Chloe Johnson, at Marvina, at Macy's, at Kimberly, at Julian, at Millennium Mom, at Janice, at King Mark, and then he put in parentheses, at Cliff. I have to say, I might have been wrong about my boy Mike. I might, but not wrong about Mika. So I'm not sending out an olive branch to all who thought that I called them. So I am sending out an olive branch to all who thought I called them names. To me, it was expression of descriptive words. I think Mika is Satan. So this is not an apology or admission of guilt, but a regret of some of my judgment and actions towards y'all. The CDL will rise again and we will be vindicted. CDL for life. All right. So look, your apology was for calling us names or what? Like, I'm confused. I mean, you said that you didn't apologize what you said about Mika, but you did apologize for calling people out their names. I mean, come on now, Lorenzo. Just don't do it. Then you don't have to apologize. You can state your opinion without being nasty. You can do that. I state my opinion all the time without being nasty towards people. So I think you should be man enough to do the same. And then Cliff and Lorenzo went to a whole comment section of, you know, their words or whatever. So I'm going to keep moving on. Anyway, Lorenzo then comments and says, I'm going to break my comments into 3 parts. 1, Mika and Mike, 2, Taylor and Brandon, and 3, Mindy and Zach. Get ready, because it's going to be epic. So I'm like, okay, cool, bam. We finally about to get your breakdown. That's understandable. But you actually got something to say about Zach and Mindy? Oh, I thought you didn't care about them. Just saying. Okay. King Mark said, Michael be lying with the laughing face emoji. 4 of them. I told everyone not to fall for his tears. Mika is vindictive. She keeps saying that Michael's a liar. You're absolutely right, King Mike. We all been saying that Michael's a liar. Everybody been saying Michael's a liar. The only people who don't think Michael's a liar, y'all know who they are. So let me go in here. Let me see what these comments says. Kimberly just put the head down emoji. Exactly. Macy, Taylor and her fake ass tears. LOL. Her friends are a piece of work. Instead of telling her to apologize, they invited her to a party to meet single men. Shaking my head. Brandon did the correct thing. Yeah, like what kind of friends is those? She's still married. What you mean? Gonna invite you to the barbecue and it's gonna be some single men there. Only if she was single, but then according to her video, she was single, so I guess so. Marcus said Michael is lying and I was hard on Mika, but something tells me Michael was lying to protect himself. Well, we know Michael said he was lying to protect himself. But what is he protecting himself from? The lies? Who he is? Who he's trying to be? What is he protecting himself from? I just need to know. I need clarity on what Michael's protecting himself from. Lorenzo said they need friends who are married. I agree. They definitely do. Cliff says that's why you can't go to all your friends with your problems. You always have to go to the friends who hold you accountable, who isn't biased because you were friends. But as we see, she didn't hold herself accountable. Exactly. I totally agree with y'all too on this one. Because like you can't have friends that's gonna always be yes people to you. And like I said in the review, this is why this is why she act like that. They enable her to act like that. They do. Instead of saying that was wrong, Taylor, you need to go apologize to that man and make this right. They told her, I don't understand. I don't understand. Any guy would be happy to be with her. Get out of here. Get out of here. Lorenzo said to Marcus, it was embarrassing. But while the truth will still come. You still waiting for this truth? I need it. I need it. I hope it comes. I hope it comes. Okay, so Lorenzo, we got 3 comments on your breakdown, okay? Let's go with Mika and Michael. This episode was so entertaining that I was flabbergasted. I was appalled at Mike for telling such a lie and not revealing he's actually a janitor. Sarcasm. Mika still hasn't come up with any tangible proof of her allegations. Yes, Mike admitted to Dr. Pepper about lying on something, but what? We do not know, and we will find out. I was extremely surprised that Mika didn't want to end the relationship after catching him to be a so-called janitor. My theories that she is the Trojan horse still stands. Michael has to stop lying. It's not good in becoming of a husband. Even if you're not comfortable or trust the person you're married to, you can't be reaching like this, dude. You can't be reaching like this, dude. The whole yoga teacher part was well explained, and Mike made sense to me, as he did state from the beginning that he teaches classes once a month. Mika needs to keep her nose out of other people's business. Lifestyle need to show up proof and tangible evidence of Mike lying instead of constantly framing him to be some kind of deviant. My thoughts on Mika still stand until proven wrong. So Mika is still Satan. Okay, so wait. Okay, so you don't think that he was lying about being a yoga teacher? I think he was lying. Everybody think he was lying. He clearly said that he was lying. You so stuck on what he admitted to lying about. The man's a liar. Once you're a liar, it's hard to believe what you're lying about, what you're not lying about. A liar is a liar, and he's a liar. Period. All right, let's see what the reviews, the replies say. All right, so Kimberly got the little, investigative eye. Yeah, we trying to figure out too with the depressed look. Yeah, we trying to figure it out too. So then Lorenzo says, Kimberly Robinson, yes, prove me wrong. Not an accusation based on opinion, but facts. I'm waiting. And I'm trying to figure out what these facts are, Lorenzo, that you keep talking about. What are these facts, okay? Explain, please. Explain. Lady Intellect says, that's what I heard too. And I was going to type that, but you beat me to it. Ha ha. Production shows the back clips of him telling this tangled web of lies in every which way but right. He needs to stop putting his being adopted as a reason for his inability to be truthful with people. It's a clutch that he keeps using, and it makes him look and act like an uneducated fool. He can't even talk without saying unnecessary words and trying to prove that he has a large vocabulary. It's very annoying. She said it, so I don't have to. So MJ says, Lady Intellect, tangled webs of lies. That would be accurate. I read a comment somewhere else that his sister actually said if Michael can be honest, this could work. I don't catch that. I didn't catch that. Did you? And if she really did say that, then it's a problem. Way deeper than the surface. Shorty needs a little counseling, which is so okay. You clearly know you have issues, so let's take the necessary steps to be better. I'm sure he has access to resources. Exactly. Like, he knows he's lying. He knows he does this to protect himself. But get some counseling, get some help so you can stop doing this and sabotaging all your relationships. Stop it. So then Lady Intellect says, I think he might have said something to the effect, I remember her talking about him in the matchup show, but I didn't quite give it all my attention. But that rings true because he was giving off concerns that he has not lived a typical life, and she could only hope that he was ready for something like this process. I remember her exact words, but I got the glimpse of what she was saying. Well, I don't remember her exact words, but I got the glimpse of what she was referring to and how she felt about him. I probably watched the mashup show again on Xfinity On Demand if it's still available to watch. I don't remember seeing that part, but then again, I don't know, y'all. In the beginning, I was a little dragged. So, if she did say that, then she knows he's a liar. His sister knows he's a liar. And this whole adopted situation, if I'm not mistaken, his mother passed away. He was adopted into his family. So it's not like he don't know who he is. He don't know where he came from. He know who he is and where he came from. The people who adopted him love him because they're his family. So I don't understand what's he protecting himself from so much. But that's just me. All right, so then Lorenzo said, Taylor and Brandon, this was a great episode for these two. I'm so proud of Brandon with the way he handled himself. He sees what she is and isn't playing alone. Taylor friends are delusional and totally yes men. I believe Dr. Pepper can see through Taylor lies and victim playing. Apart from what I've already highlighted, pretty boring. Okay, so yeah, I agree with you on this, Lorenzo. You're right. I'm glad that Brandon saw who she was and what she was trying to do, and I'm glad he got himself out of there. I don't know. Dr. Pepper seemed like she was feeling for Taylor. I don't know what's up with Dr. Pepper in this episode. I really don't. But it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. Anyway, so then Lorenzo goes on with Mindy and Zach, and he says Mindy needs to stop being delusional and listen to what her parents said and pull a parachute. Zach is a genius. I feel like he's doing a great job with the way he's explaining, but Dr. Pepper's dropped some dimes on his head. Crazy. These two are boring too. Okay, they are boring. I'm bored with them too, because it's the same stuff. Like, I'm over it. But I do feel like, yeah, she should have listened to her parents, because this is sad. Very sad. Hey, Janice. Hey, you guys. So, Janice is another YouTuber. She's been doing this thing for a while now, okay? And she always got the spoilers, and she always so detailed and in-depth, because y'all know my reviews is always, like, how I'll interpret it. But she be, like, straight to the T with how it went down, what they said exactly. So, yeah, go check her out. But I think it was very entertaining. Why you laughing? You think it was entertaining, too? I think it was a mess. But I enjoyed it because, let's be honest, y'all. If it wasn't any drama, we would be bored. I mean, if everybody was happy, we would be bored. I think it's a little bit more drama than normal. Yeah. But if it wasn't nothing to talk about, I wouldn't have no reviews, okay? We wouldn't have all these conversations, okay? So I appreciate a little bit of this entertainment because that keeps us going. It keeps us going, okay? So, Kimberly Robinson, hello, Chloe. What are we going to do with these people? Most of this year's cast needs to be in therapy. I did enjoy watching Jessica and Austin playing the game. Exactly. They all need to be in therapy. Everybody got problems. Everybody got some deep-rooted problems. I think they need to do a psych test on people before they bring them up here to be married at first sight. Because all their problems are coming to the light, and it's like a lot to deal with. Jessica and Austin, yeah, it was fun watching them. I mean, even like the little shot off the belly, that made me cringe. I actually had to look away because it was so hairy. Oh, he probably should have drank it off of her belly. Maybe. But anyway, Marvita says, I think the producers are telling them to ask about other couples. I found it weird and rude in the honeymoon when this happened. I watched part of Unfiltered. Taylor seems to have came up with an explanation for the video. Ridiculous. She always got some type of explanation. It's never the same. So we don't care about her explanation. It is what it is. She's an opportunist. She came here to grow her following, and that's that. Period. I think the producers are, telling them to ask, of course. But, I mean, I'm still going to read her. Mindy still needs to be read. So JJD said this review was hilarious. Between Adora the Explorer backpacks on grown men, Reed and Mandy, getting Mika together, and that fake Taylor cry made my whole day. Thanks, girl. I'm glad that I could do that for you. But them backpacks had to go. Taylor knows she was fake crying. And Mika, yeah, she needs to like soften up a little bit. She be doing way too much. Way too much. Jillian said, girl, I think the only reason why Mika communicates with him like that is because she don't like him. Maybe. I'm really glad that Brandon didn't play the game with the experts and he said he's done. It seemed like Taylor was more upset that the situation wasn't going her way than about the situation being older. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, that's why she put on them tears. She needed more camera time, okay? She needed people to feel sorry for her. Let's see what these replies say. Okay. I say Mika is sick of lying, of him lying, and Taylor is a brat. Exactly. She definitely is a brat. So, Lady Intellect said, Mika didn't say it in the beginning. Mika did say in the beginning that he wasn't exactly what she was hoping to see when she came down the aisle on wedding day. I think she has been trying to play along as best as she can, but I would be over him too because his lying and his mumble mouth makes him even more unattractive. He do be mumbling. Brandon was dealt a bitch hand when they matched him up with that witch Taylor. She has never intended to be his wife. She's a manipulator and she lies to save herself. And I don't like that the expert Dr. Vivian and Dr. Pepper have been handling her as though she gets a pass for being the way she is. Even on Unfiltered shows before the Unfiltered show before the main show that night, they were being all somewhat understanding, listening to her dumb lies when it was clear that they weren't okay by the looks on her face. Taylor honestly thinks she's getting away with everything. Oh, no, she's not. Because I tried to find her Instagram and it shut down because they was coming for her, okay? They was coming for her. I totally agree that she was more upset with the fact that her lies weren't being swallowed by Brandon. But Dr. Pepper played around with talking at her about her behavior, but showed some attempt to still showed some attempt to hear her out. I call BS on all of that. Exactly. She didn't make her own up to it. When Michael did what he did, they tried to make him own up to it. When Brandon did what he did, they tried to make him own up to it. They sitting here giving this girl a whole pass. I'm happy Brandon stuck to his guns and went on his way. I have a feeling that he may have gotten some support from his family off cameras, and that would be a good thing for him. Taylor is a narcissist piece of crap. I can see straight through her. So can I. So can I. So then Lady Intellect also says, I can say that you are the only YouTuber video host that has the most clear view on what was shown Wednesday night. I don't know if you already viewed the show this way, but at least I can agree with your analysis because it is the same as mine. Otherwise, I will tell you what I don't agree with. And I'm welcome to that, girl. You can always tell me if you don't agree. This is the conversation. That's the point of this comment read. But since we're on the same page, we there. We here. I've always felt that Taylor was an instigator and Brandon was there for the amusement and experimental BS. Mika would be softer if she had a man who could touch her mentally with his interest and show romantic attentions towards her at the same time. Michael is not capable of neither of these things. I agree. So then she gives us a rundown that Taylor with Zach, because they're both fake. They could have put on a show together. Derek with Jessica because he wants a tall, dark-haired guy, and Derek might find her silliness to be something he could fall in love with, maybe. Mika with a taller, more fit guy who would challenge her. Yeah, because Michael can't handle her. He can't. Mindy was someone like Austin, but older and ready to settle down. Brandon was someone ready to start a family, what he asked for, and generally a nice church-going girl. I can't see him with a church-going girl. His anger is too much. She be laying hands on him all the time, okay? Let me pray for you real quick. Austin with a petite, dark-haired girl who's ready to be serious, and because he seems to like protecting and showing his lady with kindness. Plus, her darker hair would be a good contrast with his hair color. Maybe. Katie and Michael would have made the show wouldn't have made the show if I was casting, for real, no doubt about it. Sorry for the long post. I don't mind a long post, girl. I mean, when I gotta read all of it, I be like, dang. But I don't mind it. Like, get your opinion out there, okay? Get it out there. If you got something to say it, okay? I'm all for it. So then Macy says to Lady Intellect, remember, Taylor wants a guy who is 6 foot, but Zach is short. I thought they were a perfect match until Taylor posted that video. Yeah, I kind of thought they would have been fine too. But obviously, they both got issues. They both got issues. All right, let's keep going. Mika, this Olivia Beach 2 says, Mika needs therapy for her anger issues, and Mike needs therapy for his compulsive lying and dozens of personalities. Neither one of them are marriage or relationship material. Girl, if you ain't said it, you said it. Exactly. They both have issues. Mika needs to be more softer, less aggressive, and Michael needs to stop lying because his lying brings out her aggression. Not a good match. She needs someone to calm her down, and him lying is not going to help calm that whole situation down, not even a little bit. Get him to therapy. Get him to therapy. Okay, Kay, I said, I told a co-worker that Mika may get a man, but she would never keep one. Girl, it's seeming like that. It's seeming like that. Raise your hand if you were in a relationship where someone could create a checklist of what they want and you just check it off and make them happy. Exactly. No one's just going to go check it off. But I mean, you can work on it. You can work on it. I had conversations with my husband about things that he think I need to improve on, and same for him. And I mean, I'm not going to say I changed all of them things because some I can't. I just can't. I could try and see what happens, but eventually you just have to make a compromise. I think it's more about a compromise than actually changing. You have to think about what you're doing before you do it. And then I think they'll be okay. But check it off, no. Did you specifically state what you want? And when she said, do you know what specifically mean? I was done. You and me both. Who the F do you think you talking to? Although Michael doesn't appear to be able to think critically, but her berating him doesn't help. Exactly. That's exactly what I just said. Her sitting there acting like that's her child is not going to help the situation, okay? It's not going to help it at all. They need to be apart. I totally agree. They definitely need to be apart. Mindy, girl, if you like it, I love it. May you spend your life clinging to anything Zach offers. Exactly. She be sitting there like, oh, well, he's going to stay. He's going to come over today and look dusty. She need to get herself together, but that's another situation. But yeah, she's needy, okay? I can't deal with it. He probably can't deal with it. She's too freaking needy. Brandon pulled his alpha card by leaving. The show could care less about your relationship, like Dr. Pepper said. He picked you and you're just leaving. The woman disrespected his loyalty and won't even say she's sorry. F this show and F Taylor. Exactly. F this. Like, what you mean? It's like they babying her. Stop babying her and make her own up to it. They be doing the most. Millennium and my, hey y'all. So look, you guys, go check them out. They also do some reviews, and I know they did one on Married at First Sight as well. They're new, just like me. So we out here to support. So go check out their reviews. Go blow up their comments. Go throw up some thumbs. Do all that good stuff. But she said, I was really entertained in this episode. It wasn't as draining with all the lies. I'm glad Michael finally admitted to them so he can stop Mika feeling crazy. Even some of the viewers. Brandon and Taylor just need to be officially done, and we don't see them until the reunion. With the past few episodes being the Mika, Michael, Brandon, and Taylor show, I'm ready to see some more of what the other couples and potential love from the surviving, Austin and Jessica, since this is what the show was designed for. Yeah, it's time for us to start seeing some positive stuff. I agree with you. It really is. Like, yeah, I'm glad that Michael came out without admitting that he was a liar, because now we not feeling crazy no more. Mika not feeling crazy no more. Only person feeling crazy is Lorenzo. Okay, Catherine said, Mika is very heartened. I hate to see her react like that. She hardly smiles. Yeah, I can't deal with it. Like, I just want her to be softer. Even when she does try to smile, it's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. Then Macy says, Mika does have an infectious laugh, kind of like yours, LOL, thank you. It's just that she is always so angry that her laugh goes unnoticed. Michael needs to stop lying so she wouldn't have all these issues, but he can't. Guess time will tell. I don't know, I can't even remember that girl laugh. And you're right, it may just be overlooked, but I can't remember it. Not a... I remember when she tried to joke and it was like, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so then S. Harper said Taylor pushed on her contacts to make her eyes red and watery. Yes! Like, girl, we know you not crying. We barely saw any tears, but them eyes was definitely red, girl, because she was working on them tears for a long time over there. She was working on them tests for a long time. And when she was finally able to get like a dropout, she was all in for it. And then the dramatics got very intense. Very, 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 very intense. Bobby said, very funny video. Your laughter is infectious. Thank you. I hope I can make everyone laugh, because when all this intensity be going on, you just gotta break down in the laugh, right? Marcus says, I can tell by the way Michael dressed that man is no janitor. You what? So what you think he do? But Marcus says, if I had to guess, it's either in business or IT. He gives off the impression that he does executive type of work. You think? Okay. So then Marcus, Macy replies and says, please don't let Michael know you think that. It might give him an idea for yet another lie. Next episode, Michael, I'm in IT. Marcus, Vanessa said, yeah, right. He's stressing in them shorts and t-shirts. Y'all, I cannot with y'all. Exactly. Don't give him another idea for a lie. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so Cliff said, you should do a live by yourself and co-stream with other YouTubers who review the show. Would you be interested in that? Of course I would. But I can't, because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. I can't go live till I get 1,000 subscribers. I'm actually thinking about going live on my Instagram so we can actually have a live-to-live conversation. And then, like, some of you guys can, like, join the live and say what you think. I mean, I'm gonna put a comment down there, and if you guys want to join into the live, and if I get enough thumbs up on it, then I'll go live and I'll tell y'all what time. So just make sure that you comment on it or something, so when I reply and tell y'all when we gonna do it, we can do it. Okay? You leaving? Go ahead. See. Okay. Ooh, I don't know how to pronounce your name. But your middle name, I think, is Naomi Israel. Okay, perfect breakdown. Thank you. My first time seeing your comment, so welcome to the channel. Welcome to the comment read. But thank you. I think I look, let me tell y'all. Like I said, I just break it down how I see it, okay? This is how I saw it, okay? In my own words, that's why it's easy to follow, okay? But yeah, so Cliff said, Chloe, this is where Brandon said to Taylor cursed him. She didn't say this when the episode aired. Timestamp 8 mark. You only need to listen 30 seconds of that. I don't know what you're talking about, Cliff. You keep giving me these videos to watch and I be confused. What am I listening for? What am I looking for? I don't know. But I appreciate you trying to bring some light into my my process of thought. But I don't know. Macy says, so who really is Michael? If that's his real name, is he a teacher, principal, director, yoga instructor, janitor, or none of the above? Come on, production, clear up our doubts. Exactly. We don't know what he is. Like I said, one day he a principal, one day he a director, then he a yoga instructor, now he a janitor. We don't know what he's doing. And we can't figure it out either. So then, Locks Coffee and Convo. She's another YouTuber who does reviews. Go check her out. She's so smooth with it. So smooth with it. But yeah, go check her out, y'all. She said, Macy, I need them to put this by his name, LOL. Michael, educator, director, yoga teacher, janitor, principal, lunch lady. You caught the lunch lady? Yes, you caught it. My husband did call him a lunch lady. Macy says, does anyone remember Michael telling Mika relatives he worked out 6 days a week? I don't know. I remember him saying that, but it don't look like it. I know. Look, if I worked out 6 days a week, I'd be snatched, honey. Snatched. But I don't. So I ain't too snatched. Mika has to check that gym. He might have a janitor named Michael as well. Oh, God. Y'all shady. Y'all shady. Super shady. Go check the gym out, Mika. Go check it out. Oh, God. So I think it's Jaya Land, or Gia. Okay, she says, Taylor made some mistakes, but I cannot side with Brandon. Brandon is a terrible person, and he was not trying. He's too much of a bitch ass for me. I can't find him to be worse than Taylor. I just find him to be worse than Taylor. So this is my thing. Okay, so the only reason why in this situation is like what it is, or how we feel about it, is because Brandon at least tried to apologize. Came in with flowers. He apologized to everybody. He said he was trying, you know, he wanted to make it work. He showed effort to improve, okay? Taylor, on the other hand, is just sitting there acting like she don't know what she did. She didn't do nothing wrong, and I don't agree with that. Not at all. And that's the problem that I have with Taylor, because if she could just own up to it, then maybe she won't seem like such a bad person. But her intentions aren't great. They're not great. So Janice said, yay, Mika needs to be, yes, Mika needs to be softer. Yes, just be softer. I hope, even if it's not with Michael, when she do find her a man, that she just calms down, okay? Calm down. Don't no man want to be talked to like that at all. So then Locks Coffee and Convo said, did your hubby call Mike a lunch lady? He did, because he's an asshole. He did. He's an asshole. So then she says, great job. I'm so happy that Mike was able to get this out in the open, so to speak. I call him Mel Room Mike. He is a good dude, just a few issues. I'm over Taylor's point blank, period. I was putting it on Brandon and came to find out that she's the shady one. I need some of our empathetic brothers and sisters to take Mindy out to brunch and give her the bad news, LOL. Zach doesn't want her. My man can't even fake it. I love Jess and Austin. They just are, if they are brothers and sisters, I'm ecstatic for them. Katie and Derek are still cute. They just need to, Katie and Derek are still cute. They just don't need to overthink it. Lunch lady, I love it. Right. Okay, so look. I'm over Taylor too. Point blank, period. I'm with you on that. Melrome Mike. Oh, that's hilarious. I think we should start calling him that too over here. Melrome Mike. Might as well give him another job title. Why not? Why would you say Jess and Austin if they not sisters and brothers? They look alike to you? I don't know. I'm going to go look at it again. From Kuwait, AMA says she's from Kuwait. Girl, I like your reaction. Thank you, and welcome to the channel. Welcome. And then Deneen Grant said, how dare Mika get an attitude when she lied too? Now, I'm confused because I need to know what she lied about. And I asked you, what did she lie about? And I need clarity. And August Lady 77 said, fill me in. What did she lie about? Yes, we want to know. If you watch this video, please leave it in the comments what she lied about so we can get these facts straight. Because I don't have a problem with if she lied too, because we could call her out too. But we need to know, what did she lie about? What did she lie about? Vanessa Nicole says, a liar on sight. You're comparing your husband and Michael are two totally different things. They are strangers. Mika is tired of his lies. You can't start anything off with a lie. I agree. But I wasn't comparing them two. Never, ever. I would never, ever compare my husband to Mike. Ever. Okay? Let's get that clear. But what I was talking about in the beginning of that, and I did write in the comments that I wasn't talking about the actual him lying. I was talking about her approach to him. Like I said, yeah, once you finish watching it, you will understand that we all know he's a liar. We all know why she's mad. But I do think she still needs to change her approach when talking to him. I do. I think she does. August Lady said, Taylor is a complete liar. She started off telling Dr. Pepper and everybody else who listened to the video it wasn't even about Brandon, but finally said she did the video because she was angry. I completely agree. Zach and Mandy was a purposeful setup. They know Mindy is not attractive. Yeah, I mean, they set them up. That's why they got that question. That's why they had that question saved, okay? They wanted to be able to bring that out later on and say, remember you said, knowing that she wasn't the one for him. They knew that, and they can tell because I'm pretty sure he said he was dating exotic girls and stuff, and Mindy is nowhere near exotic, okay? We can't even get Mindy to take her hair out of a ponytail at this point. Like, for real. Let's see. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm with you. So, of course, on my Hey Y'all comment, we got Lorenzo, CDL for life. Chloe Defense League would never die. P.S. My dude, the janitor. So what? He doing his thing. Extended P.S. All right, review. Exactly. Now you're a man janitor. Like I said, if you're going to lie, you got to stick with it. Cliff said, I knew you were going to be happy once Michael said he lied. I wasn't looking forward to your review. He never said what he lied about, though, so I don't believe he lied about anything. He lied. Get it in your head. He lied. Now I was proud of you on Taylor and Brandon review. I was listening to you and saying to myself, Chloe learning. She's not totally stubborn. I'm proud of you. CDL for life. Let me tell you something. I'm not learning. I'm just saying what I see as the time goes. Y'all got all the background information. I'm watching the show like everybody else, so I'm just speaking on what I'm seeing. Okay? That's it. But like I said, if he's going to lie, he might as well stick with the lie. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with being a janitor. A janitor is a job, and a job is a check. Period. Okay? If he a janitor, own up. Be the best janitor you could be. Okay? Get that paycheck at the end of the week. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Lorenzo still, I saw him, he was flabbergasted. Y'all, I think I actually went through 138 of these comments for the most part, okay? For the most part. I don't hope I didn't miss anybody's comment. But yeah, I really enjoy doing these comment reads. Yeah, let's see you guys tomorrow for another review. I'm excited about this episode because it looks really good. Really, 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 really good. So yeah, peace, you guys. Have a nice day. Night, morning, evening, whichever time you're watching this. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Peace.